The late Nelson Mandela once said, "Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that generation. Let your greatness blossom." Drawing inspiration from this quote, and as part of its Mandela Day campaign, the Cliff Decker Hofmeyr Pro Bono Department has embarked on an initiative to promote reading and literacy among the youth by reading short stories to the youth. We celebrate Nelson Mandela every year to honor the legacy of Nelson Mandela and live his values by contributing to change and transformation in society. We hope that our storytelling contributes to change by promoting a culture of reading among the youth who are our future leaders. Reba Wants Ice Cream, written by Sultana Zakia, illustrated by Diman Sakar, and translated by Guri Srinidhi. "Ice cream, ice cream," the shopkeeper called. Reba ran to her mother. "Ma, Ma, I want ice cream." "Finish your homework first," said Ma. Reba looked unhappy. Ma asked, "Are you done with your homework yet?" No, but my notebook is full. I need to buy another one." Reba waited to hear whether Ma would let her go to the shop. Ma gave Reba 50 rand. "Go buy a notebook. We also need a bar of soap." Reba went to the shop. The shopkeeper gave Reba a notebook and a bar of soap. "How much?" asked Reba. When Reba came back home, she calculated her change. Reba gave the shopkeeper 50 rand. The notebook was 20 rand, and the soap was 20 rand. "I should only get 10 rand back," thought Reba. "Why did the shopkeeper give me 20 rand back?" "That's great," thought Reba. "I can buy ice cream with this extra money." But Reba was ashamed of herself. "I should go back and give the shopkeeper the correct change." Reba rushed back to the shop. There were so many kinds of ice creams that she wanted. "Oh, if only I could have an ice cream," she thought. When Reba got to the shop, she saw another girl who had just bought ice cream. She was about to go home. The shopkeeper stopped her. "Wait," he said. "You've given me too much money. Come back, take the change." The shopkeeper gave the girl her change. Reba stepped forward. "You gave me 10 extra. Please take your money back." "You're such an honest girl." The shopkeeper was so happy with Reba's honesty that he gave her an ice cream for free. Reba happily licked her ice cream all the way home. Reba was such a happy girl. The end.
This is a story of Why Do Sunflowers Love the Sun, written by Siddharth Mehta and illustrated by Dibangshu Molek. Viveka wants to paint the sunflower field near her house. She looks at the sunflowers carefully one afternoon. I wonder why they are called sunflowers, she says to Montu and Bontu. Maybe it's because they look like the sun. In the evening, Viveka takes Montu and Bontu outside to eat. She watches the sunflowers in the distance, swaying in the breeze. Look, she says to Billy, the cat. The sunflowers look like they're going to fall asleep, just like you. Finally, Viveka sits down to paint. First, she paints the sun high in the sky, just like it was in the afternoon. Then she paints the sunflowers with their heads looking down sleepily, just like she saw them in the evening. In the morning, Viveka goes to the sunflower field to check if her painting is correct. Oh no, she says, I've painted them all wrong. I will have to do it again today. The sunflowers look like they're waking up, but the flowers in my painting look like they're falling asleep. This time I will get it right, Viveka tells Montu and Bontu. She goes out to the field at noon and makes a drawing of how the flowers look. The next morning, Viveka runs to the field to check her new painting. How can this be, she cries. Are these flowers full of mischief, or is this magic? Curious, Viveka climbs the tallest tree in her garden. I'm going to watch their every move, she says. Over the next few days, Viveka observes the sunflowers carefully. She paints them every day for a week. Then, on Sunday, she looks at all her paintings together. Suddenly, she understands what the sunflowers have been doing. It isn't magic or a trick, she says, smiling. The sunflowers just love the sun. The end. If you loved the story, there are plenty more available just like this one at Free Kids Books. You can access Free Kids Books at www.freekidsbooks.org.